Isn't he cute? Can you believe that thing right there is 6 months old? And he's about 8 foot tall now. Yep. Alright, we're gonna pass by him one more time. Now giraffes can be up to 18 to 20 feet tall when they have their baby calves. As you can see right here to the left, their baby calves are born right about 5 to 6 feet tall. Should be able to look ace standing, keep an adult straight into the eyes. Now no two giraffes will ever have the same patterns on their body, and a group of giraffes together like this is going to be called a tower of giraffes.
Oh my goodness, look at her, Sarah, right there. Isn't it when they're there? Oh my goodness, Sarah.
Yep, we'll stop one more time for you to take some more photos. How about right here? I actually want to point out this giraffe here to the left-hand side that's super close to us. Can you tell the difference between the two giraffes? Yep. Alright, this giraffe right here to the left is called a reticulated giraffe. It'll get its name from the Latin word reticulata, which means net-like pattern. If you get a good look at her, you would notice that she has a little bit lighter brown spots and a beautiful net-like pattern to her, whereas all the other giraffes are called Maasai giraffes, a little bit darker brown spots with an irregular misshaped pattern to it. It's about 16,000 pounds. He'll eat right about 300 pounds of grass a day. Now, if you get a good look at him, you would notice he does still have his tusk. Now, elephants are illegally hunted and poached for their tusks, which are made of ivory. Another conflict that they'll deal with every single day of their lives is called the human-elephant conflict. It's the mining is taking away their habitat. So one thing we can do personally to help them out is by recycling our old and unused electronic devices. In the very, very back, can you see?
No, not yet.
No, not yet. Okay, I'll scoot up for you. There you go. How about that?
That's probably better.
There you go. We'll sit for just a few seconds and we'll move on. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Alright, so we're going to head into elephant.
It's because I don't want to lose the camera. Come on, get ready.
I saw some ducks. We're in the water.
One right here, Ashley. See him? Right here.
Good, Sarah.
Oh my goodness, did you see the birds? They are, and they're standing on one foot, remember? That's how they sleep. That's a lot of them. Look at the elephant.
Alright, looks like there's some zebras out here to the left. We'll stop for some photos. Now, zebras are black animals with white stripes. You can tell by their noses, because their noses are black. No two stripes are ever the same. It's kind of like our human fingerprints. And the zebra's back legs are so powerful that if their number one predator, the lion, were to be attacking them right now, and one kick, it could break its jaws. And a group of zebras together like this is called a dazzle of zebras.
Because you missed it. You have to get faster.
Alright, so I'm actually already seeing it. Up on the left-hand side, you'll see some rocks here. You'll see a female cheetah laying down on top of the rocks. Let me know if you cannot spot her, okay?
That's here.
There she is. Alright, now cheetahs, they can run up to 60 miles an hour. They are the fastest land mammals out in Africa today. Now they can only run for short distances because their bodies will overheat on them. This means they can run for maybe a few hundred feet at a time. See the female lion, she's kind of laying around up here on the rock. So we'll stop and let you get some photos of her.
There she is, the lion. Mommy,
There she is. The male, he looks like he's way back there as well. We're actually probably going to see him a little bit better on the other side, though. So when we get over there, we'll stop for some photos of him. Now, lions are an active 18 to 20 hours a day, folks. This does not mean they sleep all day. They really, really enjoy taking cat naps, no pun intended, and sunbathing. Now, the female lion, she will do most of the hunting. The male lion will only hunt when necessary. They'll do all this hunting at night because they are nocturnal animals. And a group or family of lions together like this is going to be called a pride of lions. Alright, looks like out to the right-hand side. She's pretty difficult to see right now. Oh, she's getting up. You can see her. It's a lady ostrich. She's way, way in the distance out there. Now, ostrich is the world's largest bird. They still cannot fly. They can run up to 40 miles an hour. They have that really long neck with keen eyesight. It'll help them search for their predators. And they're not very smart animals. Their brains are about the size of a peanut and are smaller than the size of their eyeballs. Alright, so the male lion, yep, he's laying around up there, so we're going to get over there and take a look. Definitely stop and get some photos for you.
Yeah.
right there, look.
Get him.
There he is. So I'll stop right about here for everybody and let you get some great photos.
Do you see him? Sarah, do you see him? Yes.
Alright, well we're going to head on out, folks. Now, out to the left-hand side, right here straight across, you'll see a warthog laying down on the ground. Looks like a pile of dirt. Now, warthogs are the largest burrowing mammals in Africa. I like to call them burrow burrowers. They'll steal other animals' burrows and keep them as their own. And a group of warthogs together is called a founder of warthogs. Now, on the ground down here to the left, you'll see some eggs. These are ostrich eggs. They'll usually weigh about 3 pounds each. Takes them about 45 days to hatch. And they usually withstand the weight of an average human being standing on top of them. Yep.
Ostrich eggs. Ooh, huh? They're big.
A lot of people love to ask me if I would ever eat the ostrich eggs, you know, like make eggs with them. It's disgusting. Like, I don't know why you would even ask me that. Like,
They're good.
that's not weird at all. Now, the attic horns can grow up to 3 feet tall. And what will surprise you the most about these animals is they will go most of their life without drinking any water. This is because out of all the vegetation that they'll eat, they'll get all the moisture they need in their lifetime. Therefore, they do not have to drink anything. Now, unfortunately, there's only about 300 of these guys left in the entire world today. So if you're looking out to the right-hand side, you're actually looking at a very large percentage of that 300 that is left. I know, it's sad. Alright folks, well if you go ahead and take a good look back at the past few weeks that we've just spent together, you'll notice everywhere we have been is absolutely beautiful. And I can assure you it's not us that make it this way, it's the animals that live here. Take the elephants as an example. They're kind of like the bulldozers. They'll get in there and knock over the trees just to eat them or play with them. And then you have the giraffes. I personally love to call the giraffes the pruners, eating the bottoms out of the trees and the undersides. Now when they do this pruning, this will let in more light through the trees, which does let more light in through the trees, which does help the grasses grow. Well, those grasses grow. You need lawnmowers on there. We saw a few of them as well. The Ankole cattle, the wildebeest. They'll eat the grasses mowing the lawn. And then there's little nibblers, like gazelle and warthog, to trim up the edges. And I would say in a well-balanced ecosystem, well, folks, there seems to be just enough food for everybody. So before we end this 2-week journey and I take you back to the Warden's Post, I would love to leave you with a few words. There's a lot of things in the world today that